Alright, this is a recap of match day 2 in the NPFL. Before we get into this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you very much. And as you see in the NPFL this match day, there were 3 draws and 1 away win. Individually, we started Rivers United taking on Castina United. Match ended 3-0 in favor of Rivers United. Just a whitewash of Castina United. And Castina United get their second loss of the season, having lost at home against Enugu Rangers and now against Rivers United. Rivers United have accumulated 4 points. Match day 1 saw them get a 1-all draw against Lobby Stars, and now they've consolidated on that with this result against Castina United. Ishak Coyote with the brace, Chijoke Akuneto with the 3rd goal, and these are the 2 same guys who combined against Lobby Stars in the first match day. So Rivers United looking at that and hoping that they can continue on with that good form. Next up, Caterpillars locked in a stalemate against Lobby Stars at home. Match ended 0-0, no goals scored, and Caterpillars only have 1 point so far this season. Lobby Stars with 2 points. Next up, Dakota FC winning 2-0 against MFM. Anyekan Ekbe with a penalty, and the final goal scored by Musa Bashiru, the striker. And MFM looking bad right now, 2 losses in a row. Lost to Remo Stars, which is almost like a away match / home match because both teams are in the same state. But now they've lost to Dakota FC, and I felt like they should have at least tried to get a result, do something more than lose 2-0 away from home to Dakota FC. If you're not getting results against clubs like Dakota FC, you're in big trouble. And next up, we have Remo Stars against Heartland FC. Andy Okwe with 2 goals, a brace. Samuel Anakwe scored the 3rd goal of the game for Remo Stars, and that's how the match ended. Heartland just drew at home 3-all. They salvaged that result at the end of the match, and now they've lost by 3-0 against Remo Stars. This is 6 goals so far this season. Not looking good for Heartland FC, but looking beautiful for Remo Stars. First time they've ever gone back-to-back wins in the NPFL. I think they've been in the NPFL 3 times. This is their 3rd time, and it's looking like 3rd time a charm. They got the coach, they got the players, and I think they can do some big things this season. Let's just keep our fingers crossed. Next up, Nasarawa United against Gombe United. That match ended 1-all, and this was a match that Gombe tied at the 94th minute. Equalizer scored by Yusuf Abdulaziz. The first goal was scored by Abdullahi Abubakar in the 48th minute, as you see on the screen. And yeah, Nasarawa United got a big result, the 3-all draw away from home against Heartland FC, but now they've dropped the ball at home against Gombe United, a recently promoted side. That's definitely not a result that they would have thought they would have gotten in this match, but that's just how the ball rolled for them. Next up, Abia Warriors winning 1-0 against Sunshine Stars at home. Paul Sampson with the goal, the winger. This is a player that I wonder why more teams didn't look at this offseason. Scored some beautiful goals last season, and I'm expecting some big performances from the young man this season. Sunshine Stars did good at the Presidential Cup, did not play their first match due to a postponement of the match against Wiki Tourists, but now their first match of the season officially, they lose to Abia Warriors, a 0-0 away from home. I would hope teams will do better away from home, but I mean, you can't take anything away from Abia Warriors where they're not to win at home. They did the right thing and got the right result. I believe Abia Warriors is a team to look out for. They're not going to be challenging for the league, obviously, but they're going to be a pretty strong team this season, in my opinion. And next up, Shooting Stars drawing 1-all against Aqua United. Also a match that the win was stolen away from a team. Aqua United thought they had all 3 points going into the 90th minute. That was until substitute Ayo Adejubu got the goal for Shooting Stars. Utebe Achibon got the first goal for Aqua United. Those highlights should be also coming today. Not a good result for either team. Shooting Stars would have been looking for their first win of the season. They did draw away from home at Gombe United. But now against Aqua United, we know in the NPFL these home matches are really important. but Aqua United seemed like they dominated the match, but just dropped the ball at the final moment. And this is not the trade of a champion. They have to fix that situation in order to repeat this season, because you can't just be throwing away points at the last moment. That's like a younger team doing something, not a team that won the league last season. So hopefully Aqua United fix whatever is broken right there. Next up, Wiki Torres getting a 1-0 win at home against Naija Tornadoes. Abdulatif Balogun getting a goal for Wiki Torres, and that was enough to win the match. Wiki Torres actually had their first match postponed. The first match was supposed to be played against Sunshine Stars, and that was postponed. So this is their first match of the season. One match, 3 points. Naija Tornadoes got 3 points against Plateau United, but now they have dropped all 3 points against Wiki Torres. Not a good move for them, but they're a recently promoted side who are trying to find their feet in the NPFL. Wiki Torres, a team full of young players last season. Hopefully the young men grew, and this season they're going to have a much better season. They played some good football, but just could not close out matches. And with this 1-0 win, hopefully they keep on going and reach higher heights this season. Next up, we have Rangers International against Ayamba. Rangers International lost at home against Ayamba. Ayamba stole the match at the end of the game, and Meka Obioma, who came in as a substitute, scored the goal for Ayamba. And just like that, Finidi George, 2 for 2 in the NPFL. Big scalp for Finidi George. Not only did he win the Oriental Derby, he beat one of the best coaches in the NPFL in Abdul Maikaba. This is a big result for Finidi George and Ayamba. Such a shame that his team will not be playing in the CAF Confederations Cup, but the administration just have to raise their hand and take the blame for that one. Next up, and last but not least, Plateau United winning 1-0 against Kwara United. Mohamed Zulkifilu with the goal for Plateau United. And now Fidelis Ilechukwu gets his first win for his club. Lost the first game against Naija Tornadoes, but now they've won against Kwara United. They obviously did a good job defending in order to keep players like Junior Lokota and Rue Jude, Stephen Jude out of the net. But either way it goes, they did what needed to be done and won the game. Here's how things stand after match day 2. Remo Stars on top of the log with 6 points and a +5 goal difference, while MFM on the bottom of the log -4 goal difference and 0 points. And you have Counterpillars also flirting with the relegation zone early on in the season. And if somebody had told you Remo Stars will be on top of the log while Counterpillars will be in the relegation zone, you would not have believed that. But that's what's going on right now in the NPFL. Thank you for watching. Peace.